What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for clicking on the video. We are here to talk about The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 13, episode 16. Hurricane Housewives is what it's called. I call it more Hurricane Marlo because she was acting a fool. All right, so we open up with the ladies. They're getting on the shuttle bus, and they're going to meet Drew. Portia and Marlo are chatting. They're talking, Portia's like, I'm so exhausted for my conversation. So are we. And, Marlo's like, it wasn't that, it was a dance. Anyway, that being said, we know now that, Bolo Gate is in full effect. So, yeah. So they get to this undisclosed destination and they meet Drew there and Big Frida's there. Fabulous, Big Frida represents New Orleans, Queen of Bounce. They making booty popping potatoes and, twerking and cutting potatoes and sausage and all this. Everybody getting along for a little bit. So anyway, everybody's about to eat. They're about to plate their food, and Marlo, Candy, and Kenya hang back in the kitchen. So Marlo's like, I want to know if it's true. We know. So Candy, just like I'm sure everybody else, is like, let it go. Why are we still talking about this? This was 3 episodes ago. If the girl did it, that's her business. If she want nobody to know, that's her business, because that's girl code. I mean, if I got a friend, we a group, we doing some bachelorette thing or whatever, she might have got a little bit freakier than everybody else. I might make a joke about it, but if I see that she's kind of pressed about it, I'm gonna let it go. Especially if we grown and got kids. Kenya, being a toxic slut she is, of course, was like, it happened. But Marlo is pressing Candy because she knows Candy's room is right next door, and that Candy knows. But Candy, being a girl's girl, is like, why are we still talking about this? I'm not gonna out that girl, whatever. So they get to the table. Big Frida says grace. Everybody's eating. It's really cute. And then Marlo decides to bring this up at the table. So she goes into this thing about these 2 friends and basically how she's just become friends with one. She's hated for so long. She's been friends with the other. She feels like one is lying and, just pretty much putting herself in the middle of Portia and Kenya when she really ain't got no skin in the game at all, So Portia gets in her bag, of course, because I'm sure she's like, me and you've been friends for 5, 6, 7 years. Now you and Kenya friends for 3 seconds, but you've hated her for 500 years. You know what I'm saying? It's a problem. My feelings are hurt. And not to mention, we had a conversation about this right before we got on the shuttle bus. That's what we were talking about, being so exhausted from. So anyway, Portia's like, why are we talking about this? And then Kenya, being the toxic trick she is, throws Marlo under the bus. She's like, why are you bringing this up? Why is she bringing this up? But you always bring it up. And of course, Big Frida and Drew and everybody else at the table is embarrassed, because it's embarrassing for these grown ass ladies to be arguing over this bullshit. And Big Frida gets up and leaves. Marlo gets up and twirls off, calling them all kind of, fake ass bitches and all this. And then she goes outside, and Drew, who was really the voice of reason, was like, I feel like Portia's really hurt about what's going on. And Kenya's toxic ass was out there, of course, and she's like, she just needs to go ahead and admit it. And Marlo's talking about how she didn't like fake people and all of this. But I mean, if I think back to it, Marlo, I can remember a whole lot of questions that would come to you when you first came on the scene with Nene. Like, everybody a little fake sometimes, but again, this is a show. People have to exaggerate things, and Kenya's still ridiculous in real life or on a show. But moving on, Marlo leaves, and it's Candy, Cynthia, Shamia, and Portia at the table. And basically, Shamia's like, why we're still talking about this? Kenya's like, because we're still talking about this. And Portia flips it. You know, she's like, yeah, I fucked Bolo, I fucked Bolo, I fucked the chauffeur, I fucked the man that cooked the pig, I fucked the man that brought my bags up, I fucked the man who flew the plane, I fucked them all, spread it wide, you know, being real cute. But like, can't they slap fives, kikis, you know, so much to the point that even Kenya was laughing, and then Portia was like, now what, bitch? Now what, slut? So of course Kenya was pressed, and we get back and they're at the hotel. It's the next package. So Kenya goes to see Marlo, and she's basically like, why do you care so much? You act like that's your girlfriend. You know, why are you so vested, you know, in this? So we cut to the weather. So of course it's a hurricane going on. Why they filmed this trip during a hurricane, I'll never know. But anyway, but they all act so surprised. But anyway, we can turn this off, y'all. Let's turn this off. You know, bitches don't play with that buzzer now. Turn off all these goddamn lights.
Turn the TV off.
Turn the TV off. Okay. So they're in their respective hotel rooms, and basically it's a whole lot of the aunties in the room, Kenya, Marlo, and Cynthia. Cynthia's so over a child, and I kind of love her for it. Candy gone because she got to work. Candy got jobs, y'all. Candy's like, I got time to play with y'all about this Bolo Gay bullshit. So she's gone. Portia's gone. And basically the lights go out, you know, it's a hurricane, and we cut back and everybody's back in Atlanta. So Candy's actually, she's on set, and it was really cute because she met this other actor, Clifton Powell. He played Pinky in Friday. He's played in a ton of films. You've seen him in so much. I'm not doing him justice, but Clifton Powell, you know, he was Pinky in Friday After Next. He's been in some of everything. He was in Ray. He was Ray's like right-hand man in Ray. We cut to Drew and her husband, Ralph. Y'all, now I like Drew. She's sensible. You know, she's got her own career. She's an actress. She's, you know, got an IMDb, you know, that's hooked up, you know, beautiful family. But, girl, like, she's in the hot tub with her man. She's got on this wig and this head wrap, and it's looking crazy. And girl, like the trip, now you did that trip. When they got there, there was I think it's called a sidewalk band, when they have the, you know, the people playing the horns. They got po' boys. They went on this great bike ride. They went to see Big Frida cook with her and acted a damn fool for $2.50, but they still went. You know, she did a good trip. And Ken, you gonna try to say my trip was better? Oh, bitch, you mean the one where you flew on a private jet with your friend by yourself? You mean the one that you didn't feed us on? You mean the one where you went to your room after like 5 o'clock when there was still filming to do? That one? Just slut. Anyway, so we cut to Kenya and her cousin, her only friend, talking about the returns, and then we cut to Cynthia, and Portia comes to see Cynthia. So this is post-election. So Cynthia is gearing up her light ring and everything to do a PSA for Black businesses. So, you know, they popping bottles, and, you know, I gotta give it to Portia, because Portia has gone from not knowing what the Underground Railroad was, for real. Did not know what the Underground Railroad. Asked, was there a conductor? If you have not seen that, don't worry, I'm gonna do some epic like countdowns of the best, like, but yeah, like, she for real, she did not know. She didn't. She was at the museum, and the man, and had just told everybody, Jose Williams was her granddaddy. Anyway, so but she knew who everybody was that was running. You know, she'd have been to jail a few times for protesting for Black Lives Matter. Portia has turned it around. She really has. She even admitted that she didn't know a lot of, you know, I really like the way she spun it. You know, she's human. That's what makes all these characters compelling. You know, they crazy and ratchet, but aren't we all in some form or another? Anyway, so they do this little PSA, and then, you know, Cynthia's like, I didn't even know you and Marlo had issues. And she's like, I did not either. And so anyway, Candy calls, and she talks about the soft opening of Blaze, their new restaurant. You know, Candy and Ty turn a coin, child. And so they got their new restaurant opening, and we get there, and Ralph and Drew come up. And have you noticed that, you know, those first 2 episodes, Ralph was acting a damn monkey with Drew, like calling her stupid, saying her, you know, points of asking him where he's been for 3 days. Why you didn't pass 7 beaches to go to this one? Where did you stay? What did you do? And they had to pull these things out of you on camera, which is probably why the only reason you're saying something. That's a problem. But now he's just, nice, being nice to the ladies, inviting them over, showing his teeth when he smiled, Anyway, so we get to the restaurant. Everybody goes out to the patio. They've got these great fire pits. Todd will get a little spot looking really snazzy. It's on my post-COVID to-hit list in Atlanta, for real. It's really cute. So we get there. Mama Joyce and the old lady gang is there. Everybody come. Portia's there. She was real cute. She was like, I got my black bag, my black dress, my black on shoes. My watch ain't black on, but it's on my black arm. It was real cute. Everybody sits down, and Kenya's toxic trick number 1 walks in speaking. Then Marlo walks in, and Portia was like, she walks in like, you ain't just called me a real Samuel Jackson motherfucker. And it's like, hey, and then we got to be continued. So hopefully Bologate is put to rest, and Lipogate seems to be on the horizon. Because they were talking about lipo holes. Marlo looked real screw-faced, like she was finna fix her face to lie. So, it's gonna be funny. But anyway, if you like this video, please hit that like button. Subscribe. I do post weekly. And we'll see you next time.
I just realized you gave me an edible. Fuck that. I thought it was like a vitamin or